Hi everybody, Adam here. Today we're taking a look at an awesome new Pokemon TCG League Battle Deck, the Origin Form Palkia V-Star Battle Deck to be specific. Really big fan of Origin Form Palkia. Great looking artwork on these cards, as you can see here through the front cover of the box. But, also I'm a huge fan of the League Battle decks. An excellent way to get multiple copies of specific cards. You can see here we've got the 3 Origin Form Palkia Vs, the 2 Origin Form Palkia V Stars. We've also got a Radiant Greninja there, and there will be lots of other excellent cards within this deck as well that will be useful both in the context of this deck, but are great ones to use for other decks as well. And I think the League Battle decks are great as well as a sort of a beginner deck for players. You can use this as a jumping off point, either to create modified versions of this particular deck, or to like I mentioned, use some of the excellent cards that come in here as a basis or as an augment for another deck that you're interested in building and playing. So a really great product that I'm excited to open up. So let's dive in and take a look at what is inside this League Battle deck. Now, as I mentioned, lots of great cards in this League Battle deck, but in addition to that, we also get a number of other items which allow you to play a game right out of the box with this deck. We've got a great V-Star marker and a couple of status effect markers as well. We've got some excellent looking dice here. Love the coloring on the numbers and the pips on the dice there. Really well done. Always a big fan of the different special dice that we get in Pokemon TCG products. Really nice color schemes and just really well done overall. And then we also get a great looking deck box here with Origin Form Palkia on there. So really happy about that. Now, we also get this, we'll call it a sort of helpful sheet here that comes with the box. We've got how to upgrade your League Battle deck. So as I mentioned, in the spirit of using this as a jumping off point, it talks about various cards that you might swap in to sort of change up the way the deck plays. So, interesting to see that. Gives people some initial suggestions and ideas, as well as introducing them to the thought process behind, how you might go about constructing a deck or changing a deck to achieve certain things. So that's a nice touch. And then, on the back here, we've got some more tips on ways to use this deck, and in particular to use Origin Form Palkia. So really nicely done. I think this is an excellent little sheet for them to include that helps players not only learn some of the tips and tricks of this particular deck, but also really gives them a sort of a primer on how to start going forward and thinking about building their own decks. Now, as I mentioned, we got the 3, so we get that in focus there. We've got the 3 Origin Form Palkia V cards, the 2 V Stars, and a Radiant Greninja. And then we've got a nice stack of cards to fill out the rest of the deck here. And rather than kind of going through each of those sort of one by one from that particular spot, let's take a quick look at the back of the box here where it has the deck list. So we've got the Origin Form Palkia V and V Star. We've got Bibarel, Bidoof, Radiant Greninja, Manaphy, Hisuian Basculin, Battle VIP Pass, Boss's Orders, Cyrus. Great to get those extra Battle VIP Passes. A nice one to use in various decks, even if you don't keep them with this particular deck. We've got Choice Belt, Echoing Horn, Energy Search. We've got Hisuian Heavy Ball, Irida, Clara, Lake Acuity, Melanie, Roxanne, Switch, Trekking Shoes, Ultra Ball, and then basic Water Energy. So really nice deck list overall. Lots of great cards in there, both for use within this deck and to, use in other decks that you may want to create or that you may create based off of this deck. So quite happy overall with the contents of this League Battle deck and looking forward to trying this deck out before we make some modifications to it and, make use of these cards in other decks potentially. Now, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.